wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hello, what is going on here? Welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Thursday.
Thursday, woohoo!
Yeah, that's right. One more day to the weekend.
One day.
I mean, Thursday is the weekend. That's kind of how everyone thinks in modern times.
It does feel like weekend light. You know, it's kind of when things get going.
Well, even if you dialed it up on a Thursday night, if you work Monday through Friday, you just know you just got to get through Friday, and you're okay.
That's it, yeah.
That's it.
I feel like a lot of people don't go full power on Friday.
They don't. Or Monday.
Yeah. I feel like, you kind of realize, I might give it 50 to 75% effort.
I gave you the best I had on Wednesday.
Right, that's my day.
You get the best from Tuesday to Thursday out of humans.
I give you two solid good days a week. What do you want from me? Come on, man. So here we are. We're full power today, tomorrow, not so much. So dial it in today. Check us out on KVJ TV right now on YouTube.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, the concerts are coming back. And this one sounds like it could be huge. I guess they announced that Lollapalooza is coming back, and Foo Fighters, Post Malone, Miley Cyrus, Tyler the Creator, all like the name, Megan Thee Stallion, Roddy Ricch, like it's going to be massive. Concerts are indeed back. So if you're a person that was so sad last year that there was all concerts dried up, they're back, baby.
Yeah, like I said, I was really just amazed this last week, all the announcements that we've had for new concerts. This was,
yes.
I mean, wow, what just a boosh.
Floodgates.
Yeah, they just all came. Like I said, yesterday we gave away tickets for Kings of Leon and Cold War Kids at the I Think Amphitheater on August 3rd. And then today we're going to be giving away Jonas Brothers tickets. They've just announced a show for October 17th at I Think Financial Amphitheater. So,
dang, it's coming back.
Yeah. The Lollapalooza is only in Chicago, though, right?
I think that is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the only place you're going to see it.
I think Virginia, you accidentally called somebody live on the air.
Hello?
Okay, I'm trying to turn my stupid phone
What are you
off.
doing? What are you doing over there, Grandma?
I hear her trying to
She's
turn
like
off
the
her
little
phone.
lady that can't work her phone.
She's trying to turn off her phone and keep a conversation with you going, but act like everything's okay.
I got to take this call. I accidentally called 911.
Why'd you call 911?
Hello?
County Sheriff's Office on a recorded line. Your phone dialed into 911. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I accidentally called by trying to push the wrong button on my phone. I'm so sorry.
Okay, can I have your first name to cancel the call?
Oh,
Virginia.
This is...
Thank you.
Hey.
Bye.
What? Why are you calling 911 during the... Jaybird's usually the one that would call 911 during the dirt.
And why are you broadcasting that live on the air?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, we can't.
And I told you she's the Titanic.
I was trying
Yeah.
to make that TikTok you told me to make of getting ready and showing your morning.
Oh,
And so I
okay.
was trying to finish the last bit of it was me getting you starting the show.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened.
That was a lot. I said it all went wrong so quick.
So quick.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
wow.
And by you're trying to turn off your phone, I'm hearing a 911 dispatcher.
I called 911? Oh my gosh.
Then you put it on the air.
Can I get a redo for the beginning of my day?
Call him Mulligan.
Mulligan!
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, let's get into some dirt.
Are we doing the dirt?
Do you want some dirt now? It looks like Johnny Depp is going to be suing the American Civil Liberties Union. He wants them to tell him whether or not Amber Heard ever made that big donation. Remember when she got that money from Johnny Depp in that settlement? She said she was going to give $7 million to the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, and he says he has it on good record she did not, and he is suing everybody to figure out if that ever happened.
But couldn't her camp just say, well, we haven't given it to them yet, we're going to, we're in the process? Couldn't that be their defense?
She could say that, but then that would make her kind of suspicious.
Well, I mean, I think
How long ago did she get that money? It's been a minute.
I think both of them are coming out looking suspicious.
Fans are a little concerned about Matthew Perry. I don't know if you saw any of the clips from the new Friends. I guess they filmed the whole reunion thing, but he's like slurring in the trailer.
Really? Ooh. Huh.
I don't know. That was a little...
I mean, he doesn't sound like he's alert.
He doesn't sound like his old self, that's for sure.
Sounds like they slowed down the audio there.
It did sound like it. That when I was editing it earlier, I thought the audio was manipulated. I had to read it a couple times to make sure it wasn't messed with.
Yeah, they said he also had an odd gaze, and people are concerned. Like, all these fans are posting... They better turn their comments off, because all the comments on this thing are like, this breaks my heart, Matthew Perry's in trouble.
Oh, it's not a fun reunion.
Yeah, there was a link that I saw today that said, you got to check this out, and I went to it, and they had already taken it down. It seems like they are trying to go through right now fast and furious and take down the clips from where you pulled that audio online.
Well, because that was I guess from whatever happened when they did the interview. There's also a legit trailer going around where it sounds like everyone's upbeat and happy and they're going through fun moments and memories. That wasn't it. That was somebody taking clips from it.
Okay, that's a clip. Let's hear the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're gonna get. That you're gonna get fun stories from the past.
Interesting.
All right, we're just real friends in life.
Yeah. And you know they can't stand each other behind the scenes.
And that's what's going on in your dirt. I apologize to that 911 operator and everybody listening.
Yeah, the police are swarming the building right now. Like, I don't believe. What the heck is going on?
So
More
sorry.
KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
I got a really cool package today in the mail. We always get a bunch of mail, and sometimes a bunch of it comes at one time. Sometimes it gets spread out through the week.
Yeah.
And I opened this picture up, and Mike, help me. I don't want to butcher his last name, Virginia. Michael Mielik. Is that how you say it, you think?
Milak?
Yeah, if you turn to KVJ,
Milak?
if you turn to KVJ TV, you'll see what he did for me. He took a picture of me and my late Chewy, my dog Chewy, and made a beautiful drawing.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, how about that?
I love that. So I'm going to put that on my wall so I have some more depressing memorabilia that everyone keeps talking about. I love it. I love being surrounded by my dog.
Sadness.
No, it makes me feel good.
Pain.
I like it. But I want to shout out Mike. He said, I'm a starving artist here.
Aww.
So, you know what? I'll give you a shout out, brother. And I absolutely love that. I think
That's
it's great.
very good.
That's a beautiful thing, too. If you have somebody that maybe just passed away in your family, to give a member of your family that beautiful drawing as a gift.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
Well, I told you guys about that one ad I always see on Facebook. They must be spending a ton of advertising. It's the first thing I see every time I log on. It shows someone on a couch getting a present, and they open this present, and then it's a painting of their grandma, their deceased father, and then their child, who's a combination of dead people and alive.
Yes, yes.
And there's no pictures of existence.
Like that.
Yeah, so they, are filmed crying and getting all emotional. I just hope that's not fake. I hope that's a real, legit reaction.
I mean, if it's on the internet, chances are.
It's so fake, right? Well, thank you very much, Mike. I love it.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
It was so weird last night. For the first time in 15 months, we got together face to face with all of our Little Smiles people. We had our first face to face board meeting. You know, we do them every month for the Little Smiles board of directors, but it's been on Zoom. And we were talking about this yesterday. At first, Zoom was cool. It was fun. It was neat to be on Zoom.
Right.
But now I hate Zoom. I want
Yeah.
nothing to do with Zoom. If someone suggests a Zoom meeting, I'm like, punch me.
The shine's off.
The shine is off the Zoom. So last night was our first time face to face. Everybody was hugging. It was emotional. So it was just really awesome now that things are coming back to normal and you're getting to see people you haven't seen in person in 14 months.
Yeah, we're having meetings with masks now, which is crazy.
I know.
Yeah, it does feel really weird, doesn't it, to be anywhere and not have a mask on?
Going in Publix is odd.
I feel like I'm breaking some kind of law. I feel like I'm some kind of renegade.
Can you go into Publix without a mask now?
Yes.
Really?
If you're vaccinated.
Well, how would they know?
They don't. It's the honor system.
Okay. How's that going?
Yeah, they say it's not going to go well.
Well, of course it's not going to go well. So
Yeah.
if you're not vaccinated, you're supposed to wear a mask, and that's how you would know.
Right.
Okay, that won't at all breed any kind of...
No confusion
Or contention.
fights or drama.
Yeah, you just have to say, hey, if you got the vaccine, you're out there, I feel good. If these guys are going to pass it around to each other, then that's the choice they make in life. So,
Yeah.
I guess that's how it all goes, right?
I guess so. I'm just happy to be back seeing people and hugging.
It's nice.
It is.
I was just kind of curious because, every single day I'm working on my Spanish lessons on my phone. But I've started to realize I think that I've confused the heck out of my phone. And I'm just curious, anybody who is bilingual, how do you deal with this? Because now anytime I do voice to text, it doesn't seem to know which language I want it in. So I'm trying to quickly voice text with my father and I'm telling him stuff and I look and it's written it all out to him in Spanish. My dad doesn't speak a word of Spanish.
That's
But
cool.
that's a fun game.
Yeah.
Mess with dad.
So it's not going to be at all effective, but it's my phone. It just seemed to like say to me yesterday after I was doing some things in Spanish, some things in English. It's like, what do you want from me, dude? And I think I've really confused my iPhone. I think it's pissed at me.
You need to get two phones. You got to have one phone that's Spanish speaking and one that's English.
So I was just kind of curious if anyone else who is bilingual deals with this, what it does, because I've noticed this has kind of become a problem over the last couple of weeks. It's doing it now. It doesn't seem to know what language I want. And I'm like, I'm speaking English clearly, right?
Wow.
So why are we putting this in Spanish? And it's not even really like Spanish. It's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo at times.
You and I have really struggled with language and technology. I was watching Wonder Woman 1984, couldn't get off Spanish. You can't
know.
get it off.
Yeah.
Is Spanish bringing you guys down?
I think it's bringing us up.
Well, I think you're just seeing a lot more Spanish in our world as the population shifts a bit here in America, especially in South Florida, and there's just that kind of confusion.
Can you do that with French too on the iPhone? Turn it to French and then do the talk speak?
It probably would. I would imagine.
I think I got to start doing that.
It'd be the same way. And it's like I said, I don't know why it started doing that.
I'm going to text my parents in Spanish today and see how it goes.
And how crazy would it be if they text you back and nail it?
Somebody said you can reset the autocorrect. That's the only solution for two languages.
Yeah, because autocorrect turns on you. And
It does.
It will spell out words that you never use in your vocabulary, and then words that you legit need to spell, it will make you look stupid and misspell it for you.
And when you're writing a text about going to the hospital to see sick kids, it writes lick kids, and then people think you want to lick kids.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, and don't ever say steak tips because it turns to something else.
Uh-oh. Got to be careful on that one, huh? Okay, all right.
It's time to gain some knowledge. You learn more here than you would in college. We're the smartest radio station. We are the leaders in education. Is it truth? Is it lies? Kevin's the host. He's got beady eyes. Fact or fiction?
Well, some interesting stuff. I did not even know about a lot of these big-time celebrities. You just got to tell me the fact or the fiction in it.
I mean, Virginia really should nail this, being the celebrity gossip person.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she should be all over this. Yeah, Virginia's going to crush this. I don't think she's going to miss one at all.
Perfect score, definitely.
Yeah.
What do we say about always set the bar low?
Is that our motto?
Yeah, keep your expectations real down.
KVJ, always setting the bar low. Okay, Virginia, I'm going to give you this one. Fact or fiction? Megan Mullally. You know her from Will and Grace?
Yeah.
Played the role of Karen.
She's cute.
She actually got fired from her role in Finding Nemo for refusing to do her high-pitched Karen Walker voice from the show. Is that fact or is that fiction? She would have been in Finding Nemo if she would have done the Karen voice, and she wouldn't, so they're like, out.
I'll say it's fact.
You're going to say that as a fact? I'm going to say you are correct. She does know her dirt. Yeah, she said that she was originally told that she could do any voice she wanted, but then when she got there on the set, they're like, hey, do the Karen voice. And she's like, no, I don't want to do the Karen voice. They're like, okay, well, then you're gone.
And she's like, all right, bye.
Yeah, peace out.
I kind of get that because if she does the Karen voice there and then she does it other places and then other places, she becomes typecast as just the Karen voice.
No, you're completely right. I mean, definitely pass on Finding Nemo. That thing was not at all huge.
Actors don't care about that. They care about, it's about my craft.
But did she do anything after it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she's acting. Yeah, Megan Mullally's still acting. Yeah.
Yeah, she got on the reboot of Will and Grace. It was on for a little while.
She's done other things.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you how actors think. They're like, you're not typecasting me.
But I would have, for that, you might want to drop the ego. That was a massive, massive cartoon.
Okay.
Okay.
But Virginia does the dirt.
I'm telling you, that's how actors think.
Yeah, I
if
hear
I have
ya.
to explain it to you, I will.
I'm not
but-
arguing with you. I get how they are. I just think it was a dumb career move.
Okay, fact or fiction, Bird. Guy Fieri's real name is actually Guy Fieri,
I'm double downing on this. This is a fact.
and he's first cousins with Prince William and Harry.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Fact, yes. No. Actually, you're partially right. His real name is Guy Fieri, not Guy Fieri. He changed that, but he's not first cousins with William and Harry.
Aw.
But that'd be great.
I get tricked by a rhyme scheme.
Harry and Fairy.
Guy Fieri is cousins with William and Harry. It'd be fun. Virginia, what do you think about this? Fact or fiction? Jason Statham was a competitive diver before he became a professional actor. You know him from Train Spotting, and he's been in so many action films.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah, he is.
Definitely.
Is that fact or fiction?
Diver. He's got kind of that body. I could see him diving. I bet you some girls would like him to dive down. I'm going to say fact.
Okay.
She's working on a TikTok video behind the scenes, so she's really frazzled.
She's got too much going on.
I can tell she's got too much going on.
I'm not a good multitasker. I will tell you that right now.
Okay. Yeah, he was even a member of Britain's national diving team.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That made him hotter.
Well, you know, and you're right. He's got that diving body. I had seen him one time. He's kind of one of the inspirations I have for just doing the whole body on body stuff and, you know, having that kind of body and that strength. He does this thing where if you take a pole, like a flag pole, he will take both arms and he will have his body going out straight like he's a flag. So imagine that. You have both arms. To me, that's crazy strong. Like to be able to do that.
Have you tried it?
I kind of did one time when I thought I'm like, maybe when I was working out hard. No way. No. I'm like, I got a whole new appreciation. Like, he's a different level of just, you know, he doesn't necessarily look like he would be the strongest guy, but pound for pound, that's what they say, a pound per pound fighter. He is strong all the way down to his pinky toe.
He reminds me of a guy that is understated beast mode.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw it in your face,
right.
But he could literally break you in half, and he's just amazing and chiseled.
Absolutely. To me, that's the ultimate sign of strength. If you can do that and hold yourself outright, you're a pretty strong individual. All right, fact or fiction here, Jaybird. Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad was the lead suspect in a giant murder investigation. He was the lead suspect.
This is just Kevin trickery. He's got me on the ropes, but
I do, yeah.
I'm not
He's
biting.
cut.
Yeah, this is
Kevin enjoys spinning you around and watching you sweat.
Kevin fiction.
Kevin fiction.
I can't do this.
I can't do this.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
I know. I've never been good at true or false or A or B.
Yes, he was. He was the lead suspect in a giant murder investigation. Somebody had killed the chef at a restaurant where he worked, and for a brief time, he was their main suspect.
Dang.
But as they started investigating, they realized he didn't do it.
That's got to be such a weird thing to know you're the main suspect of a murder and not have done it.
Yeah.
That's got to be horrible.
I think it happens.
It does
People
happen.
I hear it on Dateline all the time. Originally, they think it's this person, and they make this person sweat.
Oh.
They bring them in for hours and hours of questioning, trying to break them, and then they tell everybody they're the only suspect we have.
If you're the boyfriend of a murdered suspect, good luck. Because for about 3 days, you're going to be the suspect.
You're right.
And the person who was on Breaking Bad with Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul, Fact or Fiction, Virginia, he was on The Price is Right where he won a car and nearly $30,000.
I could see that happening. I'm going to go fact.
Gonna go fact. Trick.
Oh,
Tricks me too. I
curses.
thought it was real.
Kevin's good today.
It's a trick because Aaron was a contestant in 2000. He made it to the Showcase Showdown. There's a famous video of him coming down all excited and going crazy. But his bid went over by $132, so he lost and didn't make it up.
See, he mixed a little truth with a little fiction. That's why he got us.
You got to really know it.
It's a summer of rig. Look at that.
Yeah, it's heating up.
All right, Bird, what do you think about this fact or fiction? Let's hope you get one.
Let's hope.
Jeremy Renner. You know him? He's the low budget.
Hawk face?
Yeah, Hawk
Okay.
face. Yeah, on the Avengers.
Yes.
He's the one that really doesn't have any kind of superpower except he shoots a bow and arrow really well.
He's the low budget one, Virginia.
He was a makeup artist before he became an actor. Is that fact or fiction?
Hawk face makeup.
Yeah, he could do his own line of hawk face makeup.
Hawk face makeup.
Yeah.
It seems like another round of Kevin trickery. Nope. Fiction.
Okay.
What the hell? I told y'all it was going to be bad.
Hey, do we get one? Is that it?
I think I got one.
Yeah, it was a tough round. Tough round.
Real tough.
Yeah. Jeremy Renner was a makeup artist before becoming an actor. He said he really actually enjoyed the job. He said it was a lot better than waiting tables.
See, I would love to do your makeup. If you let me just explore your face, Virginia, I think I could come up with some cutting edge stuff. But you can't be all frigid and like a cat in water. You got to relax and let me go to work.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, nah, I'm good. I got a quick birthday share. How old do you think she is?
I think she might be 73.
What do you think, Virginia?
71.
Oh, that's good. That was a good
I
share.
like how you went high on
Yeah, that's a good share.
I didn't know I was going to make it. It wasn't that pretty.
She's 75.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Older than what you would think.
She looks 38. I mean,
Yeah.
that face is smooth, y'all.
Yeah, looking good. I got a birthday shout out to my brother turning 17 from mom, dad, Steven. Also got a 10th birthday to Nico. That is from dad, mom, Alex, and Izzy. Got a photo of him there on KVJ TV.
Aw, cutie.
Also, Nisa, happy 25th birthday from mommy, Mark, Tony, Nico, and Taz. And got a photo there for you to check out if you're watching
Ooh,
KVJ TV.
Great
on YouTube.
hair.
Absolutely. Today's KVJ draft is the best fashion statement ever. It could be anything from shoes, clothes, accessories, even hair or facial styles. All goes into this. So that's what we're looking to draft. I pulled out a jack here because we're getting the draft order first. Seems like everybody's going to be chasing that mullet.
Oh.
The Jaybird I know wants so badly.
Because it's awesomely awful, but it's great. Everyone loves the mullet for a billion different reasons.
Virginia, what'd you pull out?
I pulled out a queen.
Okay. All right, Bird, what did you get?
A half a dozen.
You got a six. Okay. Denny's, what do you got?
I got an 8.
Okay. Denny's has got an 8, had a Bird. And what does Suits have in there?
He has a 7.
He has a 7. Okay, so he also is ahead of Bird, and I got a Jack, so I am also ahead of Bird. Bird picks last.
Oh.
Virginia's first.
I'll be taking the mullet.
That's just
No.
every time the witch wins, the bird takes it hard.
Are you serious?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
You should be a witch and just destroy me. You should.
No, I'm too excited about this, actually, because I love trends.
Right.
I love funky fashion fun.
Yep. So you definitely should be the favorite to win this week.
I mean, I'm trying to think about, should I go bold or should I go with what's in my closet?
I don't know.
I think you should go with whatever the quickest answer is.
Now she's working it out.
I don't think we care what you pick. We just wanted it to be quick.
Okay, douche, I got it. I am taking thigh-high boots. Oh, they're so sexy. I love them.
They're sexy.
They are delicious.
Oh, you took mine.
I wish I could pull them off. Thigh-high boots, give it to me.
Why can't you pull them off?
I'm a little bit old and
All right, never
vanilla.
mind. Why did I ask?
Okay, with the number one pick for me in the KVJ draft for the best fashion statement ever, I'm going to go with tennis shoes, trainers. I don't know what kind of word you want to put on it, but all those like Air Jordans and all that kind of stuff. That shoe game.
Sneakers.
Sneakers, yeah. I don't know what term it is. It's an athletic shoe is what it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm taking with my pick. All right, Denny's, what you got?
All right, for my first pick, I'm going to go with the beard. People love
Oh, Denny's.
Denny's with a beard.
Solid pick. Very solid pick. All right, Suits is in there running KVJ TV in the guest studio. What are you going to go with, Suits?
I'm so sorry, Bird.
that. Oh.
I mean, you can't be a NASCAR fan and not take the mullet.
Oh, dog.
Jeff Gordon had the legendary mullet. Seriously, Google that if you haven't seen it.
He does.
He did.
Okay. All right, Bird, you got the next two picks.
I'm gonna go with the 1970s mustache.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I mean, do you call it the mustache? You just say mustache, or
Yeah,
can it be a
mustache
70s
would-
mustache?
A mustache would give you whatever mustache you might. You got handlebar mustache.
Any mustache, okay.
Yeah, you
So
got
I get the mustache.
The
I own it.
mustache.
you got Hitler mustache.
Well, I don't want that one.
Okay, well you got it.
We called,
You got it.
We called it the Charlie Chaplin.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
you're getting the Hitler.
Yeah, you got the
Oh,
Hitler.
pipe down, Sinicki.
It's a silent vote for Hitler, is what that is.
Oh my gosh. Who knew?
Next pick.
I'm gonna go breakdancing clothes.
Oh, okay, like parachute pants.
Yeah, parachute pants, the parachute outfits,
Okay.
Okay, all right.
mustache, yeah.
Great stuff. All right, Suits, it's back up to you with the next pick here for the best fashion statement ever.
What about the Air Jordans?
No, I got that.
Kevin
He
took
took
Dang,
all.
I
He
got
took
the
all
all
shoes. I got-
sneakers.
Suit's too busy Googling.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
I didn't think you could take all shoes.
He
All
took
right,
'em.
let's see. Why don't we go with crop top?
Crop top.
For you?
Crop top. So,
That's
Google
not
it,
for me,
Gary.
it's for the votes.
Okay.
I'd love to see you in a crop top, actually.
Oh, I think.
Nah,
I think if you lose, you have to wear everything that you got on your list. So Suits is going to be in a mullet and a crop top.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't there when I made that pick.
Jay Bird, if he loses in a mustache and parachute pants.
I love
I
it.
think we should do a who wore it best. All of us getting a crop top.
Oh my
Yeah, all the
gosh.
losers have to dress.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay. All right, Denny's.
I'm going to go with, can I just say sandals?
Yeah, you can.
All right, so
Yeah.
all sandals. That includes slips, thongs.
Flip flops, yeah, all that stuff. That's a smart pick. Beard and sandals, man. Nice work. I am going to go with blue jeans.
Oh, that's a good pick.
So all the jeans in the jean category.
Blue jeans is good and all, but is it enough to win the tournament? It's a little safe.
It's boring.
It's boring. It's middle
Did
of
you
the
guys just
road.
meet me?
It's on brand.
Okay, Virginia, you got the next two picks in the KVJ draft for the best fashion statement ever.
It's one of the best dresses ever designed in the history of dresses, made famous by Diane von Furstenberg, the wrap dress. I love a wrap dress.
Was that big back in the 90s, or was that more of a 2000 kind of a thing?
You're not snoring for me.
The wrap dress. Okay.
Dang it, I wanted to
Why
snore.
don't you focus on your next dumb pick?
I wanted to snore you out so bad.
Okay, and what is your next pick, Virginia?
My next pick is going to be ripped. Can I do a ripped jean, like a jacket?
I mean, this
You
is-
could do a jean jacket.
Yeah, jean jacket.
Okay, jean jacket.
But I want it to be ripped a little bit.
You can do whatever you want with it after you get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get jean jacket.
Jean jacket.
That's it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Next pick, I am going to go with leggings or yoga pants.
Oh. Again, I'd
Leggings,
like to
that's
see
good.
you in them.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah. All right, Denny's, your final pick here for the KVJ draft of the best fashion statement ever.
All right, for my final pick, I think I'm going to go blazer.
Okay.
The standard blazer. It's always a classic look.
You can do so much with it.
Wear a T-shirt under it.
Yeah, you can.
Pretty common.
Yeah, dress it up, dress it down, whatever you want to do. All right, Suits, your final pick to go with your mullet and crop top.
Let's see. So you guys, I know you took jeans. Can you do skinny jeans still, or is that taken?
Can you do what?
Skinny jeans.
Jeans?
No, jeans are taken.
All jeans are
Why is he
taken.
trying to take
Well,
all
you
my
get jeans
ideas?
and ripped jeans. Well, I mean, sneakers, it's so generic. I mean, just take shirt.
I mean, I think
Everyone's list is weak.
What about, this is really bad, bell bottoms.
Okay, bell bottoms. All right.
So if he loses, he's got to wear bell bottoms, a crop top, and a mullet.
Okay, that's what I'm pulling for. Nobody votes Suits.
Okay, Jay Bird, your final pick to go with your mustache and parachute pants.
washed-out jeans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go, and they told me not to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going with the rat tail. Yeah, I don't care if I lose. Rat tail.
Rat tail.
Rat tail. I said it.
Damn.
He'd have a mustache, parachute pants, and a rat tail.
I mean, that guy is, without a doubt, doing something illegal at some kind of fair.
I would have dated him in 1988.
And he would have dated you. And he would have also been 28.
Okay, so here's what we got breaking down today's KVJ draft for the best fashion statement ever. Virginia's got thigh-high boots, the wrap dress, the jean jacket. I've got athletic shoes, tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever you want to call them, blue jeans, and leggings and yoga pants.
Kevin lost.
Denny's has got the beard, sandals, and the blazer.
That's solid, man.
And if you lose, you have to wear that and nothing else, Denny's.
I get it.
He would make it look. It would look great.
You better get a long blazer.
It'll be long.
Suits has got the mullet, crop top, and bell bottoms.
I mean, there's the one we
I
want to
mean-
see.
And Jay Bird's got mustache, parachute pants, and rat tail.
That's great too.
Yeah.
I think Ross, I don't know.
You would have to cut your hair into a rat tail.
I didn't agree to those terms. I'm not cutting my hair. Kiss my ass.
You could probably buy in a clip-in rat tail.
Yeah, I'm not cutting my hair with this.
Kevin said the loser has to rock it.
Yeah, well, he said it after the fact. It may be the summer rig, but Bird ain't cutting his nest.
Oh.
Let me see here. Stuff that was not chosen. Nobody went with the bikini. That didn't get chosen.
Is that too boring, though?
I almost said thong bikini or something, but I'm like,
I don't know. I mean, is a bikini boring?
There's so many things that weren't chosen.
It's not boring to look at, but is it boring as a choice? Is that what the people want? I don't know. I picked rat tail.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know.
I do not know the people.
Mini skirts, leopard print camo,
yeah.
all kinds of stuff in there. Okay.
People are saying I could get a clip-on rat tail.
Okay.
That's a real
Yeah, I
thing.
think they sell them.
Thank God.
You'll be doing that.
All right, time for a little comedy here. Producer Denny's joke jury. Hopefully you guys are ready to laugh. He brings the comedy, we bring the judgment. We let him know what works and what does not. All right, what you got for us today, Denny's?
All right, joke one. Why did the nail salon hire a secretary?
I don't know. Why did the nail salon hire a secretary?
To help with the filing?
Okay. See that? See what he did there?
Filing, tax
Yeah.
season. It's all, look at you.
Okay.
Second joke. Who was Rip Taylor's favorite rapper?
Rip Taylor. I don't know who was Rip Taylor's favorite rapper.
Confetti Wop?
Okay.
Take the
Okay.
old.
Yeah.
That's a pretty old reference. I
Yeah.
get
Not a lot of people got that.
Anyone has no idea. Wait, Rip Taylor, what?
it. Very specific.
Okay.
Third joke. Why do banks keep condoms in their vaults?
I don't know. Why do they keep condoms in their vaults?
So they can have safe sex?
Oh, yeah. See, you're in the safe. You can have sex.
That's
Safe
a
sex.
thinker.
It is
Yeah.
Smart comedy.
Fourth joke. What did the tarantula major in college?
I don't know. What did I major in college?
Web design.
It's so
Animal
good.
comedy. Virginia's loving it.
So good.
Virginia's just loving it.
I need more.
Okay.
And a little more animal comedy. What do you call a sea cow that doesn't put out?
I don't know. What do you call a sea cow that doesn't put out?
A manatees.
Manatees. Oh, hello. go.
He's on
Oh,
fire.
everybody's going to be stealing that joke.
Oh, yeah.
Manatees. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Very nice. Solid round there. Very solid round.
God.
You always win with the animal comedy.
I do. That's why I tend to go to it.
Okay, here we go. Got a big old Jonas Brothers show that is going to be coming up. There's so many concerts that are being announced now. It is crazy. Every day we've got a new one. Yesterday we were giving away tickets to the Kings of Leon. They are going to be coming to South Florida, and we gave those tickets away to see them and the Cold War Kids at the amphitheater on August 3rd. Today, we hear about the Jonas Brothers that are going to be coming to South Florida, the amphitheater on October 17th. Justin Bieber has got a couple shows. He's got one in July of this year, and then he's going to be coming back next year in April to American Airlines Arena. So he's going to be touring a lot as well. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got Jonas Brothers Ball Gag Karaoke here. Jaybird is going to be singing a Jonas Brothers song, and you have got 10 seconds to tell us what that song is that he is singing. Okay, so we got some people excited. Jaybird, you got the ball gag in. Is it tight enough?
Actually hurts.
Oh, it does hurt. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it
try to
hurts
make
so
this fast
good.
for you then.
Hurts.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm not get your song.
Okay.
What?
All right, here we go. Okay. All right, we're going to start off with Carrie from Sunrise. Hello, Carrie.
Hi, guys.
Okay, are you ready for some Jonas Brothers Ball Gag Karaoke? All you got to do is just tell us the Jonas Brothers song that Jaybird is singing within 10 seconds to win these tickets, okay?
Got it.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, Jaybird, I will start the clock when you start singing the Jonas Brothers song here. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, all right, there you go. I gave you 20 seconds because I just want to hear some more of that beautiful music that you had there.
I got nothing on that one.
You got nothing on that one. Yeah, that was
No.
that was tough, no doubt.
Oh,
no
boy.
doubt. What was? Oh, there's a lot of drool.
Oh,
that
so
goes
much
along with this.
moistness.
Drool. Jaybro, what was that song?
Oh gosh,
Was that-
it broke? The ball broke in my mouth. It's
burning
burning up.
Burning up. Yeah,
up.
that was an earlier one. Yeah, earlier Jonas Brothers smash hit. Burning up. Okay. It's going to be a challenge. We got to have true Jonas Brothers fans here calling in.
Is my dad in the chat? Oh, Dad, don't watch this.
Your dad's in the chat room?
I think so. Or
Hey, Dilf.
he's at least watching.
What's going on, Juicy Daddy?
Stop calling my dad Juicy Daddy.
Okay, Becky's on here from Indiantown. We're going to give her a shot at Jonas Brothers Ball Gag Karaoke. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make it 20 seconds here. That will do, just to keep it fair. That's what I gave Carrie. Okay, Jaybird is adjusting his ball gag. It's really that's the thing. If you're a person who's going to be wearing ball gags, just so you know, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way.
Of course, we started out wrong.
You don't want it too loose, but you don't want it too tight. It's kind of like, you got to find the sweet spot when it comes to your ball gag.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. So Jaybir's trying to find the sweet spot for the ball gag. And if you don't know what a ball gag is, it is a big old rubber ball that's in his mouth, and it's got a leather strap going around the back of his head that is putting this ball in there. It's from the S&M collection, I believe.
It is.
Yeah.
People like to use these in the bedroom
Okay.
to shut the person up.
You know what for
What?
Virginia here at work. See, I speak ball gag. I could get this. I could win these Jonas Brothers tickets. I'm telling you. I speak ball gag. I got you. Okay. All right, Becky, you ready for Jonas Brothers Ball Gag Karaoke?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, here we go. You got 20 seconds to correctly tell us what Jonas Brothers song this is. Okay, Jaybird, I will start the clock when you start singing.
Oh, it's a little sexy.
You're going to make it sexy. That's what he said. Okay, here you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, there's your 20 seconds. Becky, do you know what the name of that Jonas Brothers song is?
I'm going to say Only Human.
Jaber, was it Only Human?
No.
It's not. A sucker. That was sucker, yeah.
Sucker for you.
Sucker.
Yeah, that was sucker. I thought your performance was on. I think it just was throwing Becky off there a little bit.
I feel good.
I think you sound great, actually.
I feel great.
Okay. All right. 2 up, 2 down. We're going to move on to Alyssa here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Alyssa.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Would you love some Jonas Brothers tickets?
I do.
Okay. Ever worn a ball gag? No, just kidding. That's not to answer.
Kevin.
Sorry.
Kerr.
Okay. Bird has got a ball gag on right now. He's going to start singing a
Okay.
Jonas Brothers song here. We're going to give you 20 seconds, okay, to try to figure out the title of the song.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel so cool. So cool. Everything I do.
Oh, I know this song.
I feel so cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, cool.
I got this.
I feel my head like a I feel like
Okay, time is up. All right, there's the 20 seconds. Okay, Alyssa, do you know what Jonas Brothers song that was?
Cool.
Jaber, was that cool?
It was.
It was! Yeah, I was going to say it. I'm feeling so cool. Yeah. Bird, that was a nice performance, and congratulations. Alyssa, you are the winner of Jonas Brothers Ball Gag Karaoke. You are going to go see the Jonas Brothers when they come to the I Think Financial Amphitheater on October 17th.
Yay! Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. That is some great stuff. You enjoy that show, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, some hot stuff. And like I said, download the free 97.9 WRMF app. Register, start listening. You could win front row to that show.
Fancy.
Yeah.
If Panda was into this whole ball gag, would you be down?
No.
Really? But if he really had his heart set on it, he's like, babe, it turns me on.
I have to wear the ball gag.
No, let him wear it. He does it.
I want to hear his dirty talk.
You don't.
Yeah, what do you want to hear in that pairing? Virginia or Panda?
I want to hear Panda. I do not want to hear.
Oh, touch me here.
Yeah. And she's probably drinking. I can feel her hot breath.
Oh, you like that? You like it?
So not sexy. Dirty talk with the Raging Cajun.
Got confessions just pouring in here today. People texting them in. A lot of funny things to laugh at. Also, sometimes people just want to say, I'll get this off my chest. There is something about this. It's why they've had confessionals opened up for decades, centuries. It's not a new thing. People just need to get stuff off their chest.
It's therapeutic. It makes you feel better.
Yep.
And it helps you release the guilt of whatever bad stuff you've done.
Yep.
I fell asleep twice today during the show, during the day, and I want to confess to that. I feel guilty. I'm sorry.
We know. We saw you. You don't have to confess. You're on KVJ TV.
Okay, I confess that I said that just to be a smart ass. I confess that. I'm sorry.
Okay, interesting confessions that we have. People are texting into us. How many people can relate to this? Somebody called or text in 877-979-WRMF, and they said, because of COVID, I now hold my breath when I walk past people.
Me too.
Right. I bet a lot of people do that, don't they?
I thought I was the only one.
You're not. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that.
I hold my breath.
Do it now.
I do.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
One more quip out of you.
Yeah. Here comes a drink. Can see it now.
What do you want? My squeeze.com juice or my ice water? You're getting one of
I'll
them.
stop being zingy.
Another confession says, as a kid, I thought that when music played on the radio that the actual band was coming into the studio and playing it, and then after the song, while the DJ was speaking, the band was quietly ushered out, and then the next band would come in and set up and play for the next song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a production.
What, could you imagine? Hey, we're going to bring in the Jonas Brothers. Oh, now Maroon 5 is coming in here to play a song for you.
That's rough.
How cool is that, huh? Another KVJ confessional. I live alone, but during lockdown, I purchased a large Cookie Monster puppet. We watched TV together, and we had long conversations, mainly about cookies. I was doing the voice and everything.
You're not. Don't feel bad about that. You're entertaining yourself. You're exercising your creativity.
Cookies. Cookies. Cookies.
But now, you know, that we're able to go back out in the world, get you your vaccine and put the puppet in the closet and go talk to people.
Now, I say bring...
It's not something that you should hold on to forever.
Bring out the puppet.
Bring
out
the puppet
to
along,
the people.
yeah.
Bring that out to pick up chicks.
You want a cookie?
Yeah. Bring out all the weird things you were doing in isolation.
I don't know if you should use that to pick up chicks.
Well, I'm not trying to pick up chicks like you, so...
Fly that freak flag.
Fly it, Cookie.
Another confessional somebody sent in to us. He said, I once wet myself at an office happy hour. I was so drunk that I thought the only solution was to undress, soak my khakis, and then put them back on so that the wet stain was no longer visible. I actually walked around with drenched trousers for the rest of the night, and I thought nobody noticed.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You see the drunk guy walking around with completely wet pants. Wow.
That guy needs to go sit with the guy with the Cookie Monster puppet.
Yes.
Who gets laid quicker? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They're both gonna...
It's difficult.
Some odd food things here. Somebody confessing that I'm a 35-year-old man, and every single time I have a muffin, I'll eat the paper wrapping. It's honestly the best part of the experience to me, and it holds the most flavor.
He eats the paper.
You ever eaten muffin paper?
By accident, yes.
I have kind of chewed on it because it is delicious. I kind of get what he's saying.
I played ball with a guy who would chew on corn dog sticks, and he would chew on it to the point where he would swallow the wood of the corn dog
It doesn't
stick.
seem like that's going to be good coming out.
It's not going to be good coming out.
Splinters, ever heard of them?
He was from Georgia. He had one of them Georgia butts.
Tough butt.
Tough butt.
Yeah.
Tough butt like sandpaper.
He had Georgia BH.
Damn. I kind of want to see this thing. If he can deal with splinters, that is a powerful BH.
They got different BHs in Georgia.
Georgia, where tweezers are for your backside. Somebody confessing, when I eat kiwi, I eat the whole thing, and I love the feeling of the hairy skin on the back of my throat. Oh. My friends at work give me the most outrageous looks and no doubt think I'm a serial killer. That's interesting. Okay.
Kiwi is just trainer food for cannibalism.
Yes, I guess so. Somebody confessing that the guy we sold our house to was a complete ass. He threatened to pull out at the last minute if we didn't drop the price, and we were already committed to another house, so we had to abide by his demands. So before we left, we put a small hole in the toilet. I guess if you put a small hole in the toilet, you get a slow leak.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair game. That guy started a war. And now you know where he lives because you used to live there.
Yeah.
You can terrorize him for years.
You know what they say about revenge, though? Yeah. Bury two holes. One for them, one for you.
Bury two holes?
Bury two. Yep. Revenge.
Bury two holes?
I'll send you the quote.
Later.
It's a good quote. I'm paraphrasing.
When someone else does it.
All right, another confession here. My wife showed a slight interest in birds during the lockdown, so I bought her a top-of-the-line pair of binoculars. I now catch her most nights just looking in the neighbors' windows. You know, honestly, neighbors are a lot more entertaining than birds.
I have binoculars for that very reason. Neighbors are fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, they are.
So none of my neighbors, my neighbors are nice, but none of them do anything to, make me want to watch them. So that makes me think, am I the one that they're watching? If you're not, if you're not the one watching,
you're the freak on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely.
Somebody confessing here via text 877-979-WRMF. 3 years ago, I was ripped and had six-pack abs. Yesterday, I used my belly as a flotation device on the pool with my 2-year-old. Dad bod complete. Okay.
Dad bods are in, I hear.
That's what happens.
Don't judge yourself too harshly, friend.
We don't judge a man by his abs.
No.
We judge him by his heart.
No, we're not. No one's here to judge. Somebody texted and said, my girlfriend and I got really hammered at her sister's wedding in the Keys. We barely made it home to her family's rented house. Soon after laying down, I ran to the sink to puke, but came right back to spoon my girl, then woke up a few hours later in bed with her uncle.
Oh, you've done that, Kevin.
I have done that, yes. I got dumped because of it.
You woke up in the middle of the night and crawled back in the wrong bed.
Yes. And I think I was naked, so.
Sexy.
Yeah, real sexy.
Gosh, this is the podcast. I have so many things I want to say.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see a couple other ones that we got here. 877-979-WRMF. I'm growing tired of my cheap brother leeching off everything I have, so I've been going into my Netflix that he's been bootlegging to see what he's watching. I'll then fast forward to a different place in the movie or another episode of any show he's watching. He hates it, but not enough to pay for his own subscription.
And that would work too, because that will happen sometimes if you fall asleep and go
gosh.
back to another show.
You need to pick up where you left off on your Netflix programming.
Imagine how all of a sudden you're on season 1, episode 8, and now you're on season 4, episode 3.
Oh my gosh, I'd be beside myself.
Yeah, he's still not enough to get his own though.
Your brother is a leech.
Yes, and finally somebody said, I slept with my mother-in-law and it was not the amazing experience porn websites make it out to be.
The mother-in-law.
Wow. Okay. Dang.
That'd be like if Kevin hit it with Kim's mom, Debbie.
I'm there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always thinking about it, Kev, because the witch brought me there.
Debbie's good looking.
Very good looking.
As far as mother-in-laws go, she's a good one, Kev.
You probably should reel it in though, because you're gonna say one comment too far. Like I don't know what wet daddy. What do you keep calling my dad?
Juicy daddy.
Juicy daddy.
Oh.
She keeps saying that about my dad.
I don't know which one of you made it worse.
Yeah, wet daddy or
I don't like either one, but wow. Both pretty bad.
Your dad's not listening, right?
I don't know, man. He listens from time to time. I don't know when that cat's
I have a feeling
on.
he's not anymore.
Yeah.
I like it as a joke, but if I ever see him again, it's going to be so
Oh,
awkward.
and I'm going to make it so awkward. I'm going to rev it up. I'm going to get you back for so many things you've done to me.
Yeah.
I'm big and bad on the radio, but if I see him again, I might cry.
Wow.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I don't know what it is that attracts cocaine to bottoms, but it seems like every story we have that if there's cocaine in it, it somehow winds up in a behind. A 48-year-old Lakeland man got arrested on Monday for a DUI, and apparently as the cops caught up with him because he's asleep at the wheel, and it was pretty easy to tell that he also had some booger sugar on him because he had powder all over his nose.
He wasn't wrestling with the powdered donut?
No. So when they put him in the back of the patrol car, they're keeping their eyes on him because like, okay, he's got cocaine on him somewhere. They see him back there fumbling around. They're like, oh, here he goes. He's going for the butt.
He's doing the butt.
Doing the butt. Sure enough.
Sexy.
Sure enough. Trying to get that cocaine jammed up his rear end. Caught him in the act. He had 2 full baggies of coke already in there when they got to him.
Oh, wow. So he already had like a squirrel. He's been storing nuts for the winter up there.
I get that it's illegal, but you can't say that guy's not a go-getter. You can't say that he doesn't go for it.
Yeah. And, you know, honestly, this is really a lesson. Anybody who does cocaine, you probably are sniffing somebody else's butt dust.
I say it all the time. Kids, just know if you're doing drugs, there's a good chance that it's been in someone's butt or near it at some point.
So enjoy that as you're doing your next rail.
Butt drugs.
I think it's prevalent, dog.
A woman on meth got naked at a car dealership in Minnesota on Sunday and then started pleasuring herself in the backseat of a truck.
Wow.
The people at the dealership called the cops because they're like, I'm not dealing with that. You deal with it.
Do not go near that.
And then it gets weirder. When the cops get there and ask her what she's doing, she said, am I in St. Pete, Florida?
She was in Minnesota?
Yeah, and she's not even from Florida. She actually lives 40 miles from the dealership in Minnesota.
Wow.
So the cops are like, well, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just in town to please the boys.
What?
They're like, okay.
Meth really will mess with your head.
Oh, and here's the crazy thing. The truck was actually just in there to be serviced. So can you imagine being the guy who has to give it back to the guy whose truck it was? Be like, yeah, we got a weird story to tell you. While your truck was here.
Do you have to tell them that happened?
I don't think you tell them.
I think you should tell them. If a woman on meth is placing herself in your backseat, I would want to know.
Nope, you hose it down and you keep about your business.
Well, this is a national story. You don't think it's going to get back to the guy?
I wonder what the laws is. It like a HIPAA kind of a thing when it comes to?
I feel like you need to tell him.
I think I would want to know if that went down.
So a weird thing happened. We had your truck in the back lot, and
I feel like you also deserve a discount of some sort.
Yeah, you know what? This one's on us.
Yes.
This one's on us. A man was accused of chasing a woman through a forest naked.
Oh my, what's going on there?
He says it's a big mix-up. It's just a big misunderstanding. She's like, oh, I don't know what he's doing. He's naked. He's running after me. He's like, look, I was just looking for a place to poop. He says that he had stripped naked to go to the bathroom and didn't see anybody else in the woods near him. He saw a place to go poo and he ran towards it, didn't realize she was in front of him. That sounds a little suspicious to you?
That sounds real suspicious.
Yeah, it sounded suspicious to the cops, too, who arrested and charged him with disorderly conduct.
So if someone was chasing me in the woods, if some dude was chasing me in the woods with an axe,
and he's naked,
I'm trying to figure out, would I rather have him be naked or fully clothed? Is he more dangerous naked or is he more vulnerable naked?
Well,
See what I'm
his
saying?
vulnerability on a man is exposed, so you have a target.
That's why
it just shows you how crazy he is.
That's why I'm torn. But I think for defense,
he has one less layer of protection on him, though, for whatever devious things he wants to do.
I think I'd rather go. I think I have a better chance with
Be
the
clothed.
naked guy.
Really?
Because to your point,
I'm going the exact opposite.
You claw and you claw. You claw.
You tug? You what?
You claw and tug, I think. I don't know. I still got to work it out.
Okay. Police in Houston are looking for a suspect who robbed a cell phone store earlier this month. And the best part is after taking $200, he tried to fist bump the clerk.
Oh,
yeah. The
right up, dude. Thanks.
I saw the video. It's complete calamity going on.
Did the cashier no, I'm not fist bumping you. I'm not happy about your moment.
You're not supposed to fist bump robbers.
No.
There's a woman in Russia that got arrested for suffocating her husband with her butt during a drunken fight.
I get it.
The 224-pound woman claims she just wanted to calm him down after possibly drinking too much. But now the woman's been convicted of causing death by negligence after a murder charge was dropped. But now the authorities are calling for a new murder charge against the woman who had been angry after drinking heavily.
Premeditated? Is this murder 1, murder 2, manslaughter?
Well, I think it goes down. I don't know how they do it in Russia. But yeah, if she had been drinking, I don't think you get the premeditated. As a crime of passion, she was hammered.
Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right. If it's a crime of passion, you get less.
Yeah.
I think it was is that murder 2? Murder 3?
Don't know.
I don't know. You're the one that loves murder.
I know.
You're the murder expert around
You
here.
are, and you don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. More cocaine washing ashore. Actually, not in Florida this time. In Alabama, they found 31 bricks of cocaine.
31?
Yeah.
Holy macaroni.
Came out to 31 kilograms, street value of $1 million.
Dang.
Do we turn that in, Nikki, if we find it?
Hell no.
Do we die in a week?
Probably.
Yes.
But, I mean, if it washed ashore.
Yeah.
Okay, but do we tell Kevin, me and you find it, and we can't really keep a secret, but we know he's not going to want anything to do with this.
We don't tell him because he wouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
Me and you, we know a guy. We can get rid of it.
You're going to know something's up between me and Virginia, though.
We're going to all of a sudden have a lot of cash.
Yeah.
We're just going to we're going to act different.
We're not going to be spending it wisely, and you're going to be like, what's going on?
Whispers over here.
Right. Oh, yeah, you guys would... It would come off the rails in about an hour.
Yeah, Queen, I can't keep a secret.
Yeah. It's not going to go well. Didn't even know this was a problem. In Cape Coral, residents can now face a fine of $113 if they don't shut off their car, remove the key, and lock the doors. Apparently, a lot of people in Cape Coral just leave their cars running. So, hey, if you're looking for car theft, go to Cape Coral.
Maybe that's why they're doing it, to cut back on the amount of carjackings.
Well, they're saying what happens, people are stealing cars like crazy in Cape Coral, and when they are stolen, insurance rates increase for everybody.
Gotcha.
So they said you're jacking everybody's rates up here, so we're going to fine you if you don't turn your cars off, idiots.
Are you still able to hotwire a car these days? Do they make? I'm talking about the newer cars. If you buy a 2021, can you still do it?
I still see it in modern TV shows.
Ask your boy Klepto if anybody would know.
Good point. I didn't want to blow up a spot on the air, but I will text him.
He's kind of got the name, though.
You're right.
When you call yourself Klepto, everybody knows you're not Disney.
But he's turned family man, so it's kind of, it's weird.
Did he steal his family? Okay, so this is a question that came up here because Jaber's got a friend who's in his 40s who cried in front of a woman he's dating.
I'm not going to tell you his name, Virginia. I'll tell you off the mic.
Because his boss had yelled at him, embarrassed him in front of other coworkers, and so when he comes home, he starts bawling in front of her, and now she's kind of acting weird towards him, giving him a little bit of the cold shoulder. And so he's just kind of wondering, okay, is it because I cried in front of her and what I cried about and how hard I cried? And so if guys are going to get this kind of treatment, if they cry in front of a woman, it is a good question to ask. When and how should a man cry, ladies?
He told me it was a bad day. His boss, he's been working on this project for the last year and a half, and everything was going good. And then his boss embarrassed him in front of everybody he worked with, and he just broke.
Is that guy Kevin Ralston?
It's about Kevin. No. So that's where he was emotionally invested in something.
Yeah.
Then the boss pretty much took it away from him and destroyed him and embarrassed him, and he had a breakdown in front of his girl.
So, ladies, would you look side-eye at your man? Or be like, turned off by him doing that? That?
Jamie in the chat room says this, and tell me what she goes, crying is a natural human function. Just don't be a whiny bitch all the time. That goes for men and women. And,
yes.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Just you can't always be sad, always depressed, always crying, because it gets exhausting.
If this rocked his world, though, and he is really shook and upset and embarrassed, I wouldn't be judging him so harshly.
She's not ride or die, in my opinion. On this situation,
it might be more on her than on him.
I think something that happened because I know the situation that he was in. He put a lot of time in this situation. His heart and soul was in that, and then to get publicly destroyed, people break down. I know not everyone breaks down. People get to a breaking point, and sometimes people cry.
And there can be other stuff too. The pressures of the world and the pandemic could be on him as well. And then now you add this, and he loses it.
Now if it's every night, my boss. I get that's so annoying, but I think everyone's allowed to break down every now and then.
Yes. Don't live in sadness. Don't always be woe is me. You got to have your moment, pull yourself out of it, and come around.
Because the tear game, it just gets old. It weighs on people. Mm-hmm. If you're always, being negative, or you're always, everything's bad.
For a moment on Friday, I did well up a little bit when I thought Publix was out of chicken wings.
And I respect that. If I was your wife, I'd be, baby, it's okay.
I looked yesterday. I found chicken wings. I haven't had any issues with chicken wings.
I'm hearing, all it was the chicken wings real quick. I just heard a lot of chatter. I have heard that the prices are going up on them. They're harder to get. But I did not experience, thankfully, any problems.
How much do you normally pay for that pack of Mardi Gras baked wings?
They're about $13.
Okay, same
13
price.
And change.
That's what it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Interesting answers from the chat room all over the place. And the ones that are going after him for being a little bitch, I'm not surprised they're calling him out. And there's a lot of people are saying it's okay to cry every now and then.
Yeah, especially over chicken wings.
Chicken wings, I think you're more justified than the job.
Okay, well, and I think that does bring up, there's a couple questions that go with this. When, and how often? I think are three things to ask. And really, to me, it's this really now in today's era, I think is a genderless question. I know that we say because, it's typically as I grew up in the area I grew up, men are just supposed to be more macho. We just didn't crying as a sign of weakness. And that's not what men do. Men are protectors. Men are tough. But I think we are getting into a different era. And I think to that point, you definitely can have women that cry too often, too hard, and at the wrong things. And you, as a guy, would be like, oh my gosh, really?
Well, some people cry as a form of emotion. Some people get really mad and throw something off the wall. Every human out there has got some form of an emotional thing that they're struggling with, whether they want to admit it or not, whether it's anger or maybe you cry or maybe, I don't know, you drink.
Already getting an easy pass for crying, married, birth of your child, a funeral.
Yes. All of that. Anybody dies, you get a pass.
Yeah.
And we don't count those against you either.
A conversation about a troublesome marriage, relationship issues that are going on. Somebody said that I went through that. We were both in tears, and I think it's okay for a man to cry. Also, if they're suffering.
If you legit cried in front of the Queen, same kind of a situation that my buddy went through, like, I've been working on this thing for... And
Randy yelled at me at work.
Something that you really, you were really, a matter of the heart thing to you. How would she handle that?
She'd probably ignore me.
Really?
Yeah.
She'd ignore you, or would she say something like...
She ignores you until you begin crying so much that it's interrupting her routine.
She would probably say you need to get it together. Yeah, she's from as tough as the area I was from, hers is even tougher. And yeah, she grew up in a tough family, tough town. And yeah, she does not believe in showing weakness.
But every now and then, though, what if you happen to be human? Have a human emotion like that?
Not today. Not tomorrow
she's
either.
She's not a comforting sort. Like, she's not going to come over and put her arms around me and hug me and try to make me feel better.
You're not getting that Rocky speech you need?
I think she would feel like she's doing a better service by just being like, you need to get tough. Life is, whatever. She would be like, go splash some water in your face.
Things happen.
She said this with our kids. They will be having a meltdown. She's like, you need to go get it together. She's like, you go to the bathroom, you splash some water on your face. She's like, you need to collect yourself.
I think there's a balance you can do with that.
I agree.
I think you should. I think you should have a. Again, it's the overcrier that we are all against here.
Yes. Somebody texted in and said, men can cry anytime. I think it's amazing and shows that they're sensitive and not caveman-like. Anytime, anything.
Again, my statements and philosophy, guy, girl, whoever you are, if you cry too much and you bring negativity all the time, it's going to be a burden eventually.
You can cry, but it better be lots of happy moments in between.
And I understand people suffer from severe depression and all that. I totally get that. I'm just saying, there's some people who cry and use it to the point where it's almost an act.
They weaponize
They weaponize the crying.
And they use it against you because they know, oh, well, you'll be a cold bastard if you don't give in to my every need because I'm crying.
Exactly. Did you? How do you know her?
I know the girls.
How do you know?
I've seen these bitches. I know the girls you brought around.
Okay. You always go too far to the point where now someone's going to text me, why does Virginia hate me so much? I thought she liked me. She's going in hard on me. I'm like, thanks.
So she does.
I didn't say any names, but I can if you
I
want.
know the girls you bring around here. And I wonder why I don't bring anything up on the air.
Yeah. So the question for everybody here in our random questions, first one, what is the last thing you cried about? What is the last thing that you cried about? Okay.
I was watching a TikTok video, and there's some heartbreaking TikToks. Oh, my gosh. I got so emotional because it was about a mother that lost a child, and I was like, oh, touched me.
Okay, that'll get me. That's typically when we're doing something with little smiles. We're talking about that. That's where I will up. Try to catch myself, but yeah, the voice will crack a little bit. So I don't know if that's a full out cry.
You're never going to be judged by crying about death.
Yeah,
and I don't care if you judge me anyway. You insensitive bitches out there. Yeah, if I cry about something that's a matter of the heart and you don't get that, that's on you.
Yeah,
I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
For me, it was Chewy. It's still Chewy stuff.
Yeah.
If I think about him too much, I can easily start to cry. Still, it's been 5 months, and I just really took it so hard.
Well, every wall has a poster of his face.
I do, and maybe I'm afraid to lose that pain, because when the pain goes away, you start to lose a little bit of the memory a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot that goes in there.
Yeah.
But I have had struggled. I'm better now, but definitely struggled with that horribly.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What is the weirdest place that you have pooped as an adult? Yeah, that story in the Whacked Out News with the guy saying that he was running to that woman naked simply because he was just running to a place where he had to go poo. Nobody believed it. He was arrested.
That guy's a liar.
Yeah, he is.
And not a very good one either.
It's terrible, terrible lie. So what is the weirdest place that you have pooed as an adult? This is my greatest fear, having to be in a place weird that I have to poo. And so I do everything trying to regulate my body, my clock, everything else. Thankfully, my body gets it, and it typically gives me the urge when I'm at home in a safe space. My wife was asking me, she can't believe it. I probably average 1 to 2 at the absolute most poos outside of my house annually. Probably
Poos
1 to 2.
outside the home?
And the exception,
POHs?
the exception would be, POH. If that was a real stat on the back of my baseball card, POH, it'd be 1 to 2. And the only exception would be, and I think I get granted this, if I'm staying in a hotel or something like that, because to me, that's then my place.
That's your home away from home.
That's the home away from home. That doesn't necessarily count. That's not, I'm in a strange location going. So I don't know that I really have a place that I've ever had to go to that level, strangest place. I think I've always found a place to go. Now, my wife, anywhere, parking block, that's good enough for her. She can go anywhere, and she takes pride in it and enjoys it.
I mean, the woods is about the weirdest.
Okay. All right, so we're all pretty buttoned up when it comes to places we've gone.
I mean, I am a woman of preparation, and emergencies have happened in my lifetime. And so now in my car, I always have a really, really large disposable cup should anything go awry.
Awry, huh? That's how you put it? Awry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's better than trying to find the woods.
Oh, I've had to actually, put my car in park. I have a big SUV, so I just put it in park, and then I get in the back seat. The windows are more tinted and dark back there. Nobody can see in, and I've done that once or twice.
I had a family member that they pooped out in Jonathan Dickinson, and they didn't have toilet paper, so they wiped their butt with leaves. Isn't that disgusting? No, but
that's what you do.
I just
if you're
feel like
out.
that's not the greatest.
That's a person of the land.
That's a person of the land, but how do you not get leaf butt? How do you not get little roots and I don't know, man.
Okay, next random question here. If your sex life had a review page, what do you think it would say about you? I think mine would probably just say out of service.
Mine would say he's a workhorse. He doesn't have the biggest bat in the dugout. But my God, you want him on the field.
But he swings it hard?
He swings it hard, and he's going to die on the field for you. I mean, he's going to give it all. Charlie Hustle over here. Yeah, he may not be hitting too many home runs, but home runs don't always win the ball game, baby.
He swings that little smoky.
Foul balls?
Oh, no, these are all fair. Fair and hard. What do we... Kevin got me talking like this.
Oh, that was me.
I don't know. You were kind of in the zone.
Yeah. I was just trying to get out of your way.
You don't want to get hit with
You're
that
like
thing.
the naked guy in the woods running at me.
Run, Kevin.
He had more in his eyes than poop, Virginia. Virginia, your review page says what about your sex life?
She's probably a little tipsy.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll happen as much as you want it.
That's a lie. She's very tipsy. Oh my gosh, please get her off of me because this is awful.
Tipsy, is that another word for blasted?
Yeah, for blackout drunk.
Okay, another random question. What movie-worthy heist would you pull off if you knew in the end you would get away with it? We were talking yesterday about the greatest movie cast, the Ocean's 11, 12. I had Clooney and Brad Pitt and Andy Garcia and Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, all those people in it. So I think for that, if I could pull that off, I don't feel bad about ripping off a casino. I mean, this is just mad money. This is just a business. They're okay. They'd be all right. Let me rip off a casino. I'd love to pull that off. That'd be pretty cool. And I don't know if they've made a movie about it, but I'm really intrigued by all this hacking stuff. When I found out that hacker group that got the pipeline did $90 million in 9 months, I'm like, what? That's crazy, right?
Yes.
Crazy.
I'm fascinated by bank vault safety deposit boxes.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's from my childhood because my dad had one when we were little, and there wasn't anything special in them. It was just like, mortgage papers, insurance papers, and stuff like that. We didn't have any jewelry. But one time we were at the bank, and somebody in there, because they pull out these long boxes and they put them on the counter and you can rifle through it on the counter. So the lady kind of next to us, they pulled out this long box and put it on the counter in front of her. Mm-hmm. But I could see what was in there, and she had jewelry. She had all kinds of look like stocks and like whatever that money is, that it's like a big, like a bond or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
She had all that in there, and I was fascinated.
Jewels do make it fascinating. In fact, there's a Netflix show. I think it's getting ready to come back with the new season in early June. Lupin. It's kind of an overdubbed French show, I believe it was. I watched the first season.
I thought that was called Lopin.
What?
Lopin.
What?
He's trying to make a joke.
He keeps saying dirty words with it.
I didn't mean to say.
Low pain.
Each one gets dirtier.
I was trying to make a joke, and it didn't work out. And I doubled down on it for some reason.
And then you went dirtier.
And then I got us fined.
And that has to do with jewels and a fascinating heist, a switcheroo. Those are kind of fascinating. So that would be probably my two. So anything you'd like to add in here to the conversation? Keep it clean. 877-979-WRMF.
And no chat room. I am not drinking. I'm not drunk. I'm very sober.
It's sad when you go keep it clean and you're talking to the guy on the
I'm telling
air.
you, the people in the studio, the listeners know.
You got a lot of nerve, lady, over there.
Follow the KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show. More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, we had a lot of great, amazing stories on the KVJ Show Facebook page when we asked the question, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you at a work meeting? I never even thought about this, but one of our own coworkers actually chipped in a great story on there.
It was pretty awesome what happened because we zoomed in on him. The whole thing, how it went down, was pretty amazing.
We did it?
Yes.
So listen to this. This is what our coworker Matt Krause put up there. He's one of our amazing salespeople here.
Oh yeah, we love Matt.
We do.
Yeah. So he wrote up on this thread on our Facebook page. He said, at work, somebody planted a cell phone under my seat in the conference room. We had the entire sales staff there as well as someone from our corporate office. During the meeting, the sound of a woman climaxing started going off. People thought it was me watching porn on my phone under the table. And to make it worse, the same person who planted the phone also had secret cameras set up in the room. They then posted the video online, which showed the disbelief and judgment from the rest of the staff who thought I was the culprit.
Well, the reason why they thought it was you is because you hear the woman going, and he grabs his phone so quick and starts going through it like he set it off.
It's not me, it's not me.
And we zoomed in on that part to really highlight. He was such a good sport about it, though.
Oh, that's awesome.
Believe me, there was a lot of people nervous in that room that day.
Yeah, and this group isn't going to throw any stones about watching porn, right?
No, hell no. My gosh. But it was a big, major corporate day.
It was. Another story posted up by Ethan. He said, we had a mandatory meeting at 8:30 in the morning, all about a problem with tardiness in our office. Ironically, the boss then shows up 12 minutes late. So in the meeting, as she was shaming us with examples, I chip in with, oh, so you mean like how you were almost 15 minutes late for a meeting about being late? She didn't like this one bit, so she angrily runs over to me, hikes up her left leg, and proceeds to urinate all over me to show her dominance.
What?
I was completely embarrassed and never worked for that adult video store again.
What?
That sounds ridiculous, and it sounds like a lawsuit if that's true.
I mean, imagine that.
That sounds made up.
I don't know. I would hope so.
Wow.
I hope it's. I mean,
It's layered.
it's layered.
Michael said, most embarrassing thing that happened to me at work, I was reaching for something on the conference table at work, and this woman leaned in at the exact same time, and unfortunately one thing hit another, and I grabbed her breast.
Oh, boy.
And I was apologizing profusely and telling the 6 people at this orientation, be like, look, I'm gay. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to do this that way. She's like, relax. I'm 61. How often do you think I get this thrill?
When I worked at the Limited back at the day, the woman's store, we had a staff meeting, and one of the hottest girls there, she was sitting up on this counter, she had her legs up like that, and the big fart snuck out of her. Yeah.
She farted on the counter?
And her face got visibly red, and she was almost like, I'm so sorry I farted. It's okay. It's okay.
A counter fart?
She was kind of being sassy in the meeting, and it really kind of knocked her down.
Oh, my gosh. I'm surprised she didn't get up and leave.
She didn't.
For good.
Wayne posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page about the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to you at work. He said, I fell asleep during a conference call, and one of my coworkers from the next room had to come in and be like, we can all hear you snoring. There's a lot of those conference call. Caleb said on a Zoom meeting for work, I forgot to mute my mic while on the toilet, and everybody definitely heard everything. There's a lot of those that wind up happening. Zoom has had a lot of really uncomfortable stories for people. Sandy said, I set my coffee down somewhere in the office, and I walked in, and I don't know why, I just blurted out, where's my beer? Meant to say coffee. People now think I have a drinking problem. Shane said, I was at a job fair recruiting for a South Florida-based company, and I took a chug of Pepsi just as somebody said something very funny. Well, I choked on the Pepsi, and maybe the carbonation or something made me pass out. I fell on the floor. I hit my head. When I come to, I'm on a stretcher being carted out by ambulance. And then my company made me file this under workman's comp. It was such an embarrassing story to have to write down.
That's rough.
Dang. That is some tough stuff. Maria said, when I was a stripper, I fell right off the stage. Super embarrassing, and the house was packed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's some tough stuff.
You just got to get up and keep dancing,
Just
girl.
keep dancing, just like Nemo, right? Keep swimming.
Wherever you land, just start doing like crazy floor moves.
Yeah, work it into the dance.
Yeah.
Most people are drunk at the strip club anyway.
I think you'll get big tips. In fact, that might be a good move. Fall off the stage and pretend it was accident, and then keep dancing up a storm down
Sympathy
the floor.
tips.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be my move.
I don't know if you remember Bruno Moore. He used to be on Channel 5 as the traffic reporter, and sometimes he'd be on with us.
I do remember.
Over at Wild.
Yeah.
He said, one morning I was very exhausted. Been out the night before. I was resting my eyes in between traffic reports, and I guess the traffic report came a little bit earlier than expected, and as the camera panned out on me, I had my feet on the desk, head back, mouth open, snoring loudly. I've been done for years, and people still remind me about it. Now let's check the traffic with Bruno.
That's amazing.
It is some good stuff. Somebody texted in and said, for me, instead of my heartburn medication, I accidentally took Viagra because both are blue pills. I then had to go home early after the meeting. It was really embarrassing. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough when you accidentally pop a Viagra.
A strong work bone.
Yes.
That's intense.
Christina said that I was in a work meeting. I got up really quick, and apparently my skirt was stuck into the back of my pantyhose, and I walked back to my desk in front of the whole engineering department.
Oh.
That was embarrassing. And Sherry said that when I was a new teacher at a private little school, I had a meeting with the principal, and he said, Miss Hancock, you've got a big booger dangling from your right nostril.
Oh, boy.
I was in a weird meeting at one of our old stations. I know we've been at a few, and we were in a big time meeting. And what happened in the meeting wasn't awkward, but when I got back, it made it awkward. Someone interrupted the meeting. Go, Jason, can I talk to you really quick? I'm like, that's weird. This person and me, they're not my boss. Why are they calling me out of this very important meeting?
Yeah, they were like a coworker that was kind of below you.
And they bring me out and go, did you just get on the phone and tell somebody I got hit by a train? I go, what?
No.
What? Did you just tell someone I got hit by a train? And they were so mad, and they didn't believe me. I go, no, dude, I would never ever say that about somebody. I go, okay. And then went back in the meeting.
And they didn't believe you.
They definitely didn't believe me. Then everyone wanted to know why I got called out of that meeting, and it was awkward. You remember that, right?
I do.
It's so random.
It was so random and it's so aggressive.
If I went on someone called and I put oh yeah, this person got hit by a train. That did not happen.
I didn't do it, but I wish I had.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hilarious.
Okay, so what is the forecast here today from your ankle, Jaybird?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that, Kevin. I'm sensing a lot of wind, but I'm not sensing a lot of precipitation. It's not going to be as moist or wet as some people think, but it will be windy. So bring a wind jacket.
Okay, wind today, but no precipitation here at our building by 3 p.m. today.
Not by 3 p. No, I'm not sensing any kind of precipitation. Just wind.
Okay.
It's going to be real windy.
Okay. Well,
In fact, windy to the point where, like, wow, there's a lot of wind.
Yeah?
Well, Virginia's here, too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, just to let you know, in your contest with your ankle that apparently tells the forecast very accurately, and Steve Weigel, one of the greatest meteorologists we have in South Florida, they are also saying only an 8% chance of rain. So if it's below 50%, that would be a no from them. So a no from Weigel, a no from your ankle, again here today in day 4.
Have we heard a response from the Weegs? Is it still radio silence from him?
We haven't heard anything from him, but we've heard from your ankle.
We've heard a lot from him. In fact,
that ankle's lippy.
I believe I talked about my ankle the other day. I think the press conference happens tomorrow after a few bird bombs.
Okay.
We're just going to have the ankle in a microphone talking.
Oh my gosh. Can I please help build the set?
Yeah.
I want to make like a puppet stage and cover everything on you but the ankle.
If you're really into this, if you really want to take this ankle thing to the next level, I'm so
I do.
ready. Okay.
I do. I want the gig. Put
All
me
right.
in, coach.
I'm going to get myself an ankle suit.
Can I make a little face on your ankle?
Dog, let's get involved.
Just to remind people, too, because people were taking photos of it raining outside of their office and everything yesterday, saying, ankle wiggles, everybody's wrong. It's just our building right here, because I knew that would be the case. It's South Florida. It rains in random places.
And you're going to have to explain that 30 more times.
You're right, I will.
People are going to be, yeah, you guys are frauds. You lost.
Your ankle sucks and so do you.
Exactly. That's where this is heading.
Yes.
But that's just from within the show.
It's
Totally.
just on top of our studio, and it's by 3 p.m. that day.
Okay.
It's a yes, no. Rain, yes or no. So that's how we're doing.
I love it. Exciting, no?
Don't know if you guys saw this. Hurricane season doesn't officially begin until June 1st, but they say that a possible system northeast of Bermuda has a 40% chance of tropical development over the next 5 days. So
Well, that's not fair.
it's beginning.
Where you said where?
Bermuda.
But what about Jamaica?
Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama, 'cause I'm a pretty mama.
Great song. It's a great song.
Song sung by Gollum.
I don't think we sang the words right.
You screwed it up.
No, you started it wrong.
Good news is it is no threat to the U.S.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. So they are projecting a slightly above normal to an above normal season. So your ankle has got a lot of work coming up for it.
But what about the squalls?
No worries.
Check one.
Well, we got votes rolling in right now today on the KVJ draft. It was the best fashion statement ever. Could be clothes, accessories, even hair, including facial. Virginia went with her drafts of the thigh-high boots, the wrap dress, and the jean jacket. I went with tennis shoes, sports shoes, whatever you want to call them. That'd be your Air Jordans and all the various varieties that Adidas and everybody else is doing. I got blue jeans in there. So different varieties of jeans. If it's a jean, I got it.
Weak.
And I also got the leggings or yoga pants. Those
Yoga
are the three.
pants are cool. I like those.
Yeah. Denny's went with the beard, sandals, and a blazer. Suits went with the mullet, crop top, and bell bottoms. And Jaybird went with the mustache, parachute pants, and rat tail. So tomorrow, just after 7:30, we'll find out who got the most votes.
The rat tail.
That really paints a look, doesn't it?
Oh,
That's yeah.
so
The
dirtbag.
Mustache, rat tail, and breakdancing.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the loser wearing their outfit.
They should. If they cared about the show, they would.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'll get you that temporary rat tail.
Temp tat.
That temp rat tail.
Temp rat.
Okay, so there we go. So we'll get who has the most votes about 7:35 tomorrow on the KVJ show. Again, you can hit up our Facebook and Instagram. We got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here real soon in probably just about 5 to 10 minutes. Going to be live on YouTube. You can also get it anytime on demand that you want, and you can listen to it on the very free 97.9 WRMF app just about noon today. Bird, before we get there, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Let me tell you guys about the 3 C's. Choice, chance, change. You must make a choice to take a chance, or you will never change. You can really hear my lisp come out during that.
That was way above your skill level.
Why don't you go iron your grandma jacket?
You need short sentences.
Can we do 2-word thoughts?
And nicer friends.
Yeah. Good luck.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.